An air mattress pump is certainly not a necessity on a moto camping trip, but it is definitely one of my favorite luxuries to bring along. Sure, you can blow up your air mattress with the inflation sack that comes with it, but that takes a while and requires effort, whereas a tiny mini pump like this that you can just put on your mattress and walk away from does the work in the background while you set up other more important things in camp. Best thing about these little inflation pumps is they're very small. They take up very little space, and as moto campers, we don't focus as much on carrying extra weight as backpackers do, so you can generally find space for something like this in your pack, and it's useful in multiple ways, not just for inflating your mattresses, but also as a flamethrower. I never fail to get a fire started when I use one of these. You can use it to blow dust out of your tent, you can use it to dry yourself off, and a few of these, like the Xped here, also have a light, and this one can be used as a charging station, so you can charge up your phone with it, which is super cool. So Motocampnerd.com sells 3 different versions of mattress inflators, 2 Flextails and an Xped. So I just want to show you the models that we carry and walk through the features and kind of do a comparison for you. So to start, I tested all 3 pumps in a sort of unscientific comparison, but what I did was I took this Big Agnes divide insulated 25x72, fully deflated it, I fully charged all 3 pumps and hooked them up, and then I filmed how much time it took to get them to what I would call more or less fully inflated, which is about where we are right here, to the point where the pump starts making extra noise because the mattress is pretty full. That's generally where I stop and then start throwing the rest of the gear on top of it when I'm setting up camp. Let's talk about the 3 different options, and then you can decide which one works best for you. This is the Flextail Zero pump. This thing is ridiculously small. It's about the size of 2 C batteries stacked on top of each other. Costs $52.99, weighs 1.2 ounces. It is 1 by 3 inches in size. It will run, according to the manufacturer, for 25 minutes straight, which is 15 to 25 mattress inflations depending on your mattress. In the test I did here, it filled up this Big Agnes divide insulated in 3 minutes and 12 seconds. It being the smallest, it's also the slowest. The battery is 650 milliamp hours. It is not waterproof, doesn't have a light, but it does have a replaceable battery feature, so you can pull the battery out of this. So the battery in here is not only rechargeable, but it is the same size as many headlamps or other accessories. So the nice thing about this is you can take it out and put it in your headlamp in a pinch, and or carry extra batteries so that if this were to run out on you, which, man, how long of a trip are you going on if you're doing 20 inflations without recharging? You could swap it out. Second inflator that Motocampnerd.com carries is the Flextail Tiny Pump X2, and it is aptly named because this thing is, well, tiny. Not as small as the Zero pump, but pretty dang small. So this will run you $39.99, weighs 3.5 ounces, measures 1.8 by 1.7 by 2.3 inches, will run for 30 minutes straight and do 40-ish mattress inflations, according to the manufacturer. In my testing here, it took 2 minutes and 14 seconds to blow up this divide insulated. It has a 1600 milliamp hour battery, is waterproof, and has a light. The Zero doesn't have a light. The Mini and the Xped widget pump both have a light. So the light will do 30, 120, or 230 lumens. This also has a built-in handle and can be used to deflate your mattress should you choose to do so, but it's generally faster to just open it up and lay on it. The third option for mattress inflator pumps at Motocampnerd.com is the Xped widget pump. This will run you $49.95. It's the biggest at 6.7 ounces and 2.4 inches by 2.4 inches by 2.8 inches. They do say that it will fill their giant Mega Mat Duo up to 4 times, and that's like a queen-sized mattress, so there's a lot of power in this thing. Because it has a 3600 milliamp hour battery, it is not waterproof. It has a 100 lumen light that will run for 72 hours on one charge, according to the manufacturer. This thing also has a built-in handle, and what's unique about the Xped widget pump is that it has a charging port on the outside so that you can actually plug in your cell phone or whatever you need to charge off of the 3600 milliamp hour battery. It's good for 1 to 2 phone charges depending on your phone, again, according to the manufacturer. So I love all 3. I've used all 3 of these mattress pumps. They all have their pros and cons, but I think they're all worth investing in. They're all worth considering. It just depends on what you want out of your mattress pump. So if you want the smallest, go with the Flextail Zero. If you're looking for the least expensive, then the Flextail Tiny X2 is a great way to go. And if you want the most versatile, with the added advantage of being able to charge off of it, the Xped widget pump is a great one to consider. Obviously, I'll link to all of these in the description for you on Motocamp Nerd's site. And don't forget that Motocampnerd.com is the only site on the internet dedicated solely to the needs of motorcycle campers. Every single piece of gear on the site has been carefully selected and curated by the founder, Ben, who is not me. People get that confused. No, I am Dork Ben. He is Nerd Ben. He tests things thoroughly before he puts them on the site. So pop over, check out the site, subscribe to the newsletter to get 10% off your first purchase. Motocampnerd.com has all the gear you need so you can pack small and camp easy.